And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are here with our very own Carrie Bladorn, who is the director of Pioneer Park Historical Complex. Carrie, thank you for coming on today, joining us.
Thanks for having me, Agnes, Jeff. You know, I'm a man that wears many hats, but always the same hat.
Yeah.
The same green color hat.
Same brand of hat, yeah. Of course, I work at the Oneida County Fair as the president of the fair. I work here at the TV station, do the monthly history segment, and this last winter doing some more reporting. So I hope people at home that have been watching have been enjoying my reports over the winter time. And I'm also the director and curator at Pioneer Park Historical Complex here in Rhinelander, which I'm kind of trading places a little bit. I'll be doing a little bit less reporting, always doing the history segment once a month, so long as the station will have me, but moving toward opening up the museum for the season at Pioneer Park here in Rhinelander. And this time of year, we're always starting to get the ball rolling and looking for help. We always look for volunteers or paid staff for the summer months. It's a wonderful museum complex with 7 different individual museum buildings, one-room schoolhouse museum, logging museum, the oldest in the country, antique sawmill museum, State of Wisconsin Civilian Conservation Corps museum, antique fire truck museum, a outboard motor and boat museum, and a railroad museum. And we staff 4 of those buildings 6 days a week all summer long. And it's a great opportunity for people to get involved in history here in Rhinelander and across the North Woods.
So people looking for a paid position, what kind of hours should they expect?
So we usually run 3.5-hour to 7-hour shifts. And again, it's 6 days a week except Sunday. We're only open for a 4-hour shift, noon to 4. The museum is open 10 to 5, and we're hired through the city of Rhinelander. It's a city-owned and operated museum, and a lot of people enjoy the stipend that they pay out to help pay for gas money and make a little extra cash, particularly for our high school and college-age students that are around. But also we have a lot of retirees and seniors that work at the museum, and some choose to volunteer their time, which is wonderful as well.
Perfect.
And Carrie, so what would you say, what kind of credentials are you looking for in these candidates? Is it kind of really tough audition process?
No, not at all. It's very easy. You just have to have a passion for your community. If you like history, that's wonderful, but just have a friendly attitude. That's all you really need. We get visitors from, last summer we had people from 42 different states and 18 different countries visit Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and come to the museum. So just getting to visit with those people that are in town visiting, or the locals that come in every week at the museum, is a wonderful opportunity, and it's a great gig for the summer months.
That sounds like you, a friendly attitude.
I know, because I always have one, and a smile on my face all the time.
I know, Agnes, with all your spare time, you're welcome to come join us at the museum anytime.
So 2 cool things here, though, right? Because one, if you do go work there, you get to work with Carrie, which of course we are privileged to do that here every day. And then 2, what about like learning all the history? How do you teach that to them, or how does that work?
So every building has kind of a rundown of its history, and you just pick that up as you go along. You'll learn a couple things every day if you're not familiar with it, and pretty soon you're a Northwoods historian.
Well, I did. I learned a little bit about the schoolhouse.
Yeah, you went.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah, we're always looking for people that have a local history knowledge, a regional history knowledge, that want to share that information with people. But for those that don't, it's just a great opportunity to visit with all the people that come in and learn a few things yourself, and then share that knowledge with everybody else.
Okay, you sold us. So where do people go to apply?
You can check out our Facebook page, Pioneer Park Historical Complex, or our website, RhinelanderPPHC.com. Or you can give us a call at the museum, 715-369-5004, or send us an email. All this information you can find on our website.
Well, thank you, Carrie, so much for coming on and joining us here today.
Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to a great summer at the museum. And I just want to take a second to say thanks to Jeff. If you don't know this at home, he's one of the folks that's given me the opportunity to work here at the TV station and sharing history online. And now that I'm like transitioning back to the museum for the summer, I'm kind of sad. But I'll be back this fall, and I'll be around.
Jeff is going to have some tears. Well, coming up, we will be talking about a volunteer open house with the Alzheimer's Association right after this break.